Welcome back, everybody. This is Herbie with my Nomadic Dream, and today is moving day. I got some good news. I did, in fact, get the job near Page, so that's amazing. I did not purchase that van. The people at B&N Auto Sales were not willing to negotiate any prices. I got there, even with a scheduled test drive, I still had to wait 45 minutes for the van to actually show up. And they did not want to answer any of my questions. I was on the test drive for about 15 minutes and they were just blowing up my phone wondering when I was coming back. There was engine lights on and stuff like that. So I did not purchase the van, and I do not recommend anybody to go through them for any vehicle sales. I hate to do that, but if you are not about customer service, then you're not going to get any sales from me. But I did get the job. So I got to move today to my friend's house, which is over near the Page area. That way I can be closer to work and make some money for something, possibly a bus. Thinking about a bus because that would be wider and just a lot bigger and more comfortable. And I have figured out the whole insurance thing for it, so we'll see what happens. I hate packing up camp. Gotta push in the slide, make sure everything is secure. But I will show you around my camp before I do pack up fully. So I'm still at the Yabba Dabba Doo. I got my Starlink out currently. That's the first thing that I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna undo the hose, turn off the water. The power will be the last thing to do. You gotta push in the slide. But before any trip, you should always turn off your propane and bleed the lines. So I'm gonna put this back on there. I'm having difficulties. Boom. Oh yeah. All right, got that. Now let's go in and bleed the lines. See, this is normally where I put the long stuff that is usually stored right here. I got everything over here secure. I moved everything to the lower shelves in the fridge, so everything's good there. Got the sink full of the bathroom stuff. All of the doors are nice and secure. And for this, I'm gonna just turn on the burners so I can bleed the lines. Because if you bleed the lines, you are less likely to have a gas leak or a fire. Because I refuse to be one of the people with their camper on fire on the side of the road because they did not bleed their gas lines. And as you can see, everything's good. I'm gonna do that and close it down. I will be turning this off because obviously I don't need that on when I'm running. This is all good. All right, let's go outside and bring in the Starlink. Starlink has been brought in. Now I need to do the rug. Get that sucker thrown inside. Shake it off a little bit. Just put it right here. Now I just gotta Make sure that my slide is free of anything that could be in the way. It's really easy here because there's no trees above. But yeah, I'm gonna slide that in now. That way I can get the wheel chucks, those metal ones like that, off, which helps stabilize the rig, raise up the stabilizing jacks, and we're gonna be ready to back up the truck. This is always my most nerve-wracking because I always think that I left the fridge unlocked, but slide in, here it comes. It'll be so much easier not to deal with a slide. All right, everything's gonna clear. Yep. Oh, make sure that this is over the sink just in case that turns on. And now it's the time for me to get my hands dirty to put on the hitch on the back of the truck and do all of the wheel chucks. Yep. I used this the other day so that I didn't just get my hands dirty. Yeah, put that there. I need to grab this trash before it blows away. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now to do the hitch. Okay. That's done. With the hitch there, I'm just gonna retract these. Okay, those are up. Now to do these ones. There we go. Shut off the water. Okay, water's off. Now I just gotta undo this and get those stabilizer jacks, those wheel ones, out. Got that one done. I'm gonna stow this away into the cluster. Put that there. Set this baby on up. Oh, yeah. Good. I always double check the poopity doopity because that would suck. Now to do the water. Throw that over there, let it drain out. Okay, that's that. Now I just need to raise up the front jack so that I can get the truck lined up. And I'm gonna have to dump my tanks before I leave. So yeah. Now for the weight distribution bars. I successfully got the trailer hooked up to the truck. I'm gonna undo this hose. Need the water to drain out. So I'm gonna wrap this up, get that put away. Same thing with the cord. But I'm gonna turn the power off to the pedestal first to save any problems. Get the wheel chucked and then dumping. Okay, just doing a final walk around. Make sure that everything is nice and secure, which it is. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here. That is how I set up camp, or back up camp, I mean. So now I'm just gonna go dump the poopity doopity in the gray tank, and I'll be on my way to Page. So I'm not gonna show you the rest because that's a lot of work filming when there's people watching you. But wish me luck on this new job adventure, and later guys, bye.